after this video, you're gonna know exactly how to turn your life around from being an addict into becoming an athlete. This is what I've done, and this is the reason I'm still sober. After 2.5 years of not smoking weed, I'm still on track, going after my goals, not having any urges whatsoever to use drugs again. And it's all been due to the fact that I was able to completely turn my life around and my values and the things that are really important to me. Because I used to identify as a junkie. I was completely lost, using drugs every day, smoking weed, using other drugs on the weekends, drinking a lot, not really having anything going for me, just going with the flow. And I learned that the most powerful force behind changing behavior is our identity. So I started thinking by myself, what is the most opposite identity I can think of as opposed to the lifestyle I live right now? And that turned out to be an athlete. I say these are the two most opposite identities, an addict and an athlete, because they differ from each other in every single way. I had no control at all over my life. I was constantly worried about the future, about the past. I had no stability. And this is all things that an athlete has. An athlete has control over his thoughts, emotions, and actions because he works out every single day, no matter the weather. So that's what I wanted to become. So I started writing down exactly what I wanted to be. This is very important because it's all about identity shift. You have to start believing that you are this athlete because you will never outgrow your self-image. If you see yourself as this addict or junkie or stoner who doesn't really do anything, is only sitting on the couch, smoking weed, eating junk food, if this is what you do and therefore this is the way you see yourself, you will never outgrow it by applying certain habits or trying new sports or something. You have to start by changing your identity, literally the person you want to be. And that's done by writing it down. I wrote down on several notebooks, notes in my iPhone, like everywhere I was writing, okay, I want to become a sportsman, I want to become an athlete, I want to become a calisthenics guy, I want to become a kickboxer, I want to do skydiving, all these things I wrote down. And even beyond that, I also wrote down I want to become a good family man, a good brother, a good son, a good father eventually. Just write down anything you want to become, write it down and start identifying as this person. And obviously to back this up, you have to put in the actions. There's 3 things I want to give you 3 goals you have to set for yourself, and by achieving these goals, you can actually back up that you are this athlete. The first, most important, is to start running a marathon. Start signing yourself up for a marathon. It doesn't even have to be like an organized race. I haven't ran an organized race. You can just put a date in your calendar. 3 months should be enough. I haven't done it in 3 months. I've had a returning knee injury, which kept me out of the game for half a year for 3 times. But I've done research online. They say you're supposed to be able to run a marathon from scratch, total beginner, within 3 months. And obviously we're going to do this on willpower and character as well. So the harder the better, right? The harder the journey, the better the win, the better the victory, the sweeter the victory. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. So it is good. You want it to be hard. You don't want it to be easy. You want it to be like a real fight. Bro, my first marathon, wow. It was a complete battle. But I've done it, and that's why it feels so good. So that's what you should do as well. If you run a marathon, you have to understand that you are in the top performers worldwide. Every single year, only 0.01% of world population runs a marathon. So by simply doing this simple thing, you're outperforming basically everybody. Second thing is to either gain or lose weight. I've always been skinny. In the last year, 2023, I was able to gain 15 kilos over 7 months. I think I went from 75 kilos to 90 in a huge bulk. And this shows that you are actually capable and determined to achieve some goal you set for yourself. If you're overweight, you might want to try to lose 15 kgs. But this is some real progress. 15 kgs is like a lot. You have to put in a lot of effort and it takes a lot of time. But by achieving it, you show yourself literally in a mirror that you are capable. And that's good. That's what we want. The third thing I haven't yet done myself, but I'm very, very close, is to bench press 100 kgs. 100 kgs on the bench press. And this is just symbolic. And I think I should have been able to do it already, but my technique is just shit and I didn't really focus on it. But it's my goal now, and I will do it probably within the next month, since my latest record last week was like 95 something kgs. So probably within the next 4 weeks I'll do it. But these are 3 goals you can set for yourself to really, really become an athlete. The goals I set for myself back when I started this journey, when I was just getting sober and just trying to figure out my new identity, I set for myself, I wanted to run a marathon, I wanted to bench press 100 kgs, and one I haven't done yet is I want to fight in the ring. But this is something that takes some more effort. Well, at least I am not talented at fighting. I've been fighting over a year now, kickboxing, and now I switched to boxing. But I am not talented at all, so I have to put a lot of work in to actually be able to perform somewhat in the ring, because I still have the goal to do it in 2025. It's always been the goal, and I will keep pursuing that goal. So I have like a year to become ring ready. But this is maybe not for everybody, and maybe this is a bit too far away depending on your current situation. But obviously this is a very, very nice goal as well. I believe every man should be capable to fight, to look good, to be in proper shape, and to run a marathon. These are for me the 3 sports I focus on: running, fitnessing, and fighting. I think these are just the best go-to sports. So if you don't know how to become an athlete, or you have no idea, no experience with any sports, for example, football might be very hard to learn if you are already like 20, 30 and you haven't played any sports. But I believe running, fighting, and lifting weights, anybody can learn. Obviously fighting is hard, like if you're not talented, like, well, maybe it's not the best idea to say I'm not talented, but I feel like I still have to learn a lot with the fighting. But it's very important. You have to be able to fight. I believe if you're serious about becoming a man, becoming strong, becoming rich, ripped, smart, and dangerous, you have to be able to fight. So I will pursue this practice, and I will go into the ring next year. So make sure to follow the journey on Instagram. It's always linked below. So follow me on Instagram. Reach out to me if you have any questions. And obviously subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the videos. I will keep coming every single day. If you feel like you are not capable of doing this yourself, you feel like you need help from someone to guide you through getting sober, getting off weed, start creating, redesigning your new identity, and pursue the goals that are tied to it, I'll be happy to help you. I have posted a Calendly link down below this video, and if you're curious how I can help you, make sure to book a call and let's hop on a call together. Let's see how I can help you. I might be able to get you in a program to do like a one-on-one coaching, like a, what's the word called? Accountability partnership or something like that. Let's just talk, see where your needs are, what you want, and maybe I can help you. I will be happy to get in touch with you. So if you are curious about how I can help you, make sure to book a call, follow the journey on Instagram, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any future videos. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.